Good evening and welcome to Jeevan's News at 8. I'm vishnupriyasajayan. First a look at the top stories of the day. Mahija's hunger strike. Supreme Court guided Kerala government asking if DGP has been removed. Attack against Mahija. Crime branch ADGP to investigate police assault on protesters. Shaktivel gets interim bail. High Court stays nepotism case against EP Jayarajan. Court gave permission to vigilance to write off case. The high voltage campaign for Malappuram by-election ended. By-poll scheduled for April 12th. Results of reality show Tara Raja Tararani announced. Mohanlal Tara Raja, Sheila Tararani awards will be distributed later. Now the news in detail. The Kerala High Court until granted interim bail to Pambadi Nehru Engineering College Vice Principal Shaktivel, who was arrested in connection with the death of student Jeevan.
The police had arrested
N.K. Shaktivel, Vice Principal of Nehru College, told the investigating team that it was K. Krishnadas, first accused in the case in connection with the death of Jeevan, who held him to go underground in Coimbatore. Crime branch ADGP Nitin Agarwal will be investigating the case of police brutality against Jishnu's mother Mahija and relatives in front of the DGP office here. Jishnu's family has demanded action police officials who assaulted them.
The government had promised to take action against police officials who assaulted them after verifying the reports and if anyone is found guilty. It's this promise by the government that was an instrumental in them ending their hunger strike in the hospital on Sunday. However, the initial report of the incident submitted by IG Manoj Abraham had not recommended any action against any police officials regarding the incident. The report also mentioned that there was no lapse on the side of the police in handling the incident.
Public activist KM Shahjahan has said that his arrest was an act of revenge against his stand on the Lavlin case, alleging that he was arrested for exacting political revenge. Shahjahan said the arrest was also a violation of the constitution.
The truth in the Lavlin case. Shajar Khan, Meni and Himal Badrananda were arrested in connection with the incident. Non-violable sections have been slapped on the accused. Jeevan News, Thiruvananthapuram.
Shahjahan, who was arrested from Mahija's strike and a victim of atrocities created by women, says the opposition leader Ramesh Chennithala. He also criticized that Jishnu's family will have to sign in the contract in order to meet the chief minister.
തിരുവനന്തപുരം ജില്ലാ ജയിലിൽ പോയി സന്ദർശിച്ചിരുന്നു. ആ സ്ത്രീയെ, ആ അമ്മയെയും സഹോദരനെയും പോലീസുകാർ മർദ്ദിക്കുന്നത് കണ്ട് അത് ചോദ്യം ചെയ്യുക മാത്രമാണ് അദ്ദേഹം ചെയ്തത്.
Positive violations that happened during the campaign. This is the second time that the Bipol panel has resigned its elections following evidence of money being used to influence voters. Last May, in unprecedented decision, the Election Commission had cancelled polls in 2 seats after both AIDMK and DMK were found bribing voters. National Test, Jeevan.
Former BJP parliamentarian Tarun Vijay's racist comments on South Indians, for which he apologized on Friday, provoked outrage in Parliament today and led to multiple disruptions, with the opposition demanding that the government clarify whether it agreed with the outrageous views of its leader.
India is a secular country, asset a hominist Jeevan.
Plans for a bullet train between Mumbai and Ahmedabad have sped up after a dispute over the starting point for the route was resolved over the weekend.
The bullet train will start underground from the Bhadrakola complex in Mumbai and travel 21 km through a tunnel in the sea before emerging over ground at Theni. But the authority that controls land where the first station was planned had objected to handling over it. The Mumbai Metropolitan Region Development Authority said it wanted the same area to be used for the Financial Services Centre. However, the Railways Ministry has managed the winning formula, an underground station for the bullet train with a financial service building about. The bullet train will reduce the journey between Ahmedabad and Mumbai to 2 hours from 7. There are a total of 12 stations on 508 km route, 4 of which are Maharashtra and 8 in Gujarat. The bullet train is estimated to cost about 97,636 crore. About 8% of the funding for the project will be provided by a loan from Japan. Currently, a survey is being conducted to determine the exact location for the pillars for the superfast train track. Construction of the corridor is expected to start in 2018 and is estimated to be completed by 2023. News Desk, Jeevan.
Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina today said that resolution of the long-pending Teesta water sharing issue will transform bilateral ties with India.
On Teesta issue, Prime Minister Modi once again reiterated his government's strong resolve to conclude a bilateral visit to India in 7 years. She last visited the country in January 2010. National Desk, Jeevan.
At least 4 infiltrators believed to be Pakistani were killed by Indian Army personnel in Keren area of Jammu Kashmir's Kupwara district. A search operation is underway to determine if there are any more infiltrators in this area.
A defense spokesman said that a group of militants tried to infiltrate from across the line.
Yes, said. Sharma had said, according to the implemented agreement, 80% water goes to Pakistan, and which is serious injury to the fundamental rights of the citizen of India, coupled with the further financial and natural injuries to national interest. The treaty was against the national interest and violated the fundamental rights to the citizen of India, affecting their life and livelihood, it had said. News Desk, Jeevan.
It's time for another short break, but do stay with us. Welcome back and moving on to sports news. Royal Challengers Bangalore are 18-1 against Kings 11 Punjab in their Indian Premier League encounter. Akshar Patel struck early for K11 as he dismissed Shane Watson cheaply. Before we wind up, let's have a quick look at the headlines once again. Mahija's hunger strike, Supreme Court guided Kerala government asking if DGP has been removed. Attack against Mahija, Crime Branch ADGP to investigate police assault on protesters. Shakti Bail gets interim bail. High Court stays nepotism case against EP Jayarajan. Court gave permission to vigilance to write up case. The high voltage campaign for Malappuram by-election ended by poll scheduled for April 12th. Results of reality show Tararaja Tararani announced. Mohanlal Tararaja, Sheila Tararani awards will be distributed later. And that's all for now from the English News Desk. Thank you for watching and good night.